Hogan here, Punch Out Boxing. I'm here with the silencer, Aaron McKenna, but I hope you're not going to be silent with me.
Nah, I'm good talking to you.
Yeah, Fab, thanks for speaking to Punch Out Boxing for the first time. So yeah, it's been a bit of time since your absolute banger of a fight with Lima, Portuguese star. Uh, yeah, what a fight that was. How much did you learn from it? It was your first turn rounder and against a hard hitting live opponent.
Yeah, it was a great fight for me at this stage of my career. A southpaw as well and undefeated fighter, so I ticked a lot of boxes taking on him. So I was very happy with the performance, and it was great to get a fight here as well in this venue, an iconic venue, and a lot of Irish people came over too. So the atmosphere was very special. But yeah, I've been learning from that fight now, working in the gym, working hard, improving everything that I can improve on, and just practicing on new things.
What was the most difficult thing about that? Was it the fact that he was a southpaw, first sort of big hitter you fought, or the 10 rounds?
Probably both, yeah. Fighting the southpaw for the first time in 17 fights, and it was in like this venue as well. It was roasting hot in 10 rounds, so that's another new thing as well. But it's all about learning as much as possible in this game, and that's what I want to do. Just keep improving every day in the gym.
Yeah, I think Lima's more accustomed to this heat than an Irishman would have been. So yeah, I can imagine that was a struggle. So you had quite a bit of back and forth on social media with a certain Liam Williams. I spoke to his coach Gary Lockett. He said he weren't impressed with your last performance, as you'd expect his coach to say. Any news on that? What's happening with Liam?
Not too sure what's going on. Haven't really heard anything, but I'm staying ready in the gym. Hopefully, we can get it on before the end of the year. I'll be ready, and yeah, he's been talking a lot of stuff on social media, talking a lot of trash, but all lies has come from his end, and I just hope we can get the fight made.
Yeah, at one point he said he was retired. I don't know what that's all about, but the last fight you picked up the WBC international title, so I think that will start to get you a world ranking of sorts, maybe top 20, top. I don't know, but is he the sort of guy you want? Because he's obviously an ex-world title challenger, perfect sort of step up again.
Yeah, he is a high rank as well, so anyone with a high rank and I want to fight, my next opponent, I want him to be in the top 10 in the world ranking so I can get even higher. I have a high rank now, a box rank. I'm 26, so I'm creeping up there rightly. And yeah, just anyone who can get me close to that world title.
You're only 24, which is young nowadays. Look at all the top middleweights; they're all around 30, 30 plus in many cases. But you're just impatient like your brother. You're just in a hurry.
Yeah, well, if I could fight for the world title next week, I would, but you have to be patient sometimes in this game. But I just want to get as many fights as possible and become world champion. In this game, it's all about staying busy and active, and we train in the gym all year round. We always stay in shape. We don't take any breaks, so that's the way to do it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot said for living life. Just ask the difference between Crawford and Spence, for example. Um, yeah, I mean, how do you assess the middleweight scene? A lot of us media critics say that at the world level, it's weaker than it's been for a long time. Um, and, Charlo's gone missing. A couple of the champions are really old. As you said, you'd fight him next. But yeah, who do you think's the best of the four title holders?
As you said, like it's hasn't been great the last few years, but I think it's wide open the middleweight division. They're all getting really old. Like they need someone young coming through like me, I think. And Charlo, he hasn't fought in 2 years. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. You have Johnny Beck fighting the German for the unified, and then you have Lara as well. He's getting very old, so maybe there can be an opening there. But any title, I'd jump at it.
How do you assess the scene here in the UK, where it's actually a lot more competitive? Obviously, Eubank's back on the scene with that win he had. Denzel Bentley's the British champ. You've got Hamza Shiraz, who's making waves. Have you encountered any of them? Have you sparred with any of them?
I haven't sparred with any of them, but hopefully now get some big fights, for world titles. I'm just focused on becoming world title, and my goal is to become world title and then unify, and then at multiple weights too. I think I have the frame to go up a few weights as well. So right now I'm just focused on the middleweight title.
Have the promoters given you any idea about when your next date might be?
No, not yet, but hopefully now it'll be before the end of the year. I need to get a fight before the end of the year and stay busy and active. And
Mhm. Yeah, activity is so important. Um, yeah, I mean, can you tell us any of the guys you have been sparring?
I've sparred a lot of good guys over the years. One I sparred was Hammy Mangia in Mexico. Sparred him in his gym. That's a fight I'd like in the future. He's campaigning at 168 now. That's one fight I'd like in the future. I think I'd do really well with him. Yeah, sparred a lot of world champions, a lot of people who fought for world titles. Mir Khan, another English guy, I sparred him about 4 years ago in LA. So I've been around the blocks.
A sparring session between you and Munguia, I think that'd be worth paying for in itself. And stylistically, what a matchup that'd be.
Oh, it'd be unreal. I'd fight him in America, in Mexico, anywhere, because I know it would be a great fight and a fight that I'd definitely be ready for.
And I presume you were happy with how you handled him in sparring.
It was good spar. As you'd imagine, it was two good styles as well, and it was in Mexico, so I was over there like flew in, took over 24 hours to get there, and then sparred him a few days later.
Your, your brother was just telling me that over there in California and Mexico, the sparring sessions, they're not muck arounds. You guys are going for real.
Yeah, it's different over there compared to here. The sparring over there, they try to knock you out. Like we sparred all over the world, Mexico, California, Vegas, all over America in the Mexican gyms, and just fantastic sparring to get. And we're lucky we spent 4 years over there. I turned pro when I was 18 and spent my first 4 years over there, so I kind of learned the trade a lot when I was there, and now it's time to put it to work.
Yeah, absolutely. That learning is invaluable, especially at that younger age when your mind is still agile and you can learn. Believe you me, when you get older, it's harder to learn new things. So I think that's definitely set you in good stead to go straight into those top level fights.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've been sparring world champion since I was 16. I first went out to America when I was 16, so that's what it's all about. I think in boxing, when you're young, especially, get as much of the best sparring you can get. And I've sparred loads and loads of world champions before I was even 20.
Wow, that is some grounding. All right, well, Aaron, pleasure. You didn't live up to your nickname, Silencer. Well, but you'll keep that to the ring. So thanks for speaking to us, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you next one.